Que beleza,
What
que
would your most
beleza.
loyal follower Luisa say about that?
Who?
Luisa, the girl from Campo Murata?
Her. A gentleman never tells, but she was a most.
Isso, era... Como chama?
I just say she was increíble. Yes. Let me tell you something. I strongly recommend her. You take her when you have the chance, my brother.
Yoga é ótimo, hein? Boa.
I think she's your wife.
My wife? These peasant girls, they believe every word I
Crossfit, isso, é.
So naive. It's really quite charming. I love peasants. Don't you love peasants? I love them. They have such purity.
Are you gonna marry her?
Ha! Marry a peasant? My dear boy, don't be absurd. I'm going to be the next president of Mexico. My wife will need ambassadors, kings, other great men. The very thought that I would marry some peasant girl with a tight gun and the hands of a farmer. Well, I really don't
Pilates,
think
isso.
so. Mother, que Dios la cuide with turning her grave.
Interesting.
Que brilhinho, obrigado pela host.
But come on, let's run.
Oh, thanks
I've
for
got
the
an
host.
amazing
I don't know.
present for you, my brother, huh? Yes? The man you seek. Together, we will bring them to justice. Let's go. Come on, mi hermano. This is the day we have both been waiting for.
Bora.
Bien. Vamos, hermanos.
Ah, vai ter
My
já.
brother, I just received word of your fight with Allende.
Não lembrava dessa cena no jogo, não. Tava lá bem verdade.
Santa is dead. I am happy it was your bullet jump after what he did to you in Chuparosa.
I wasn't gonna give him a second chance to kill me.
He must have felt good.
Not particularly. He was hardly worth a bullet.
Um bom diálogo, é só isso? Posso pular?
Where are they, Abraham?
They are at El Presidio, John. Can you believe it? The place we first met. The scene of one of my greatest
Não, só a história mesmo.
victories
Só a
over
história.
Allende's traitors. You could not write a better story.
Focar na história mesmo, que mais
Story I
negócio.
want to finish.
It is a story we both want to finish, my brother. If my rebels can take El Presidio,
Senão ia ficar
then we can move on Escalera. The revolution
toda
is
eternidade
happening,
aqui
John.
fazendo um Red Dead.
Are you sure they're there? Escuella and Williamson?
Javier Escuella is there. That much I am sure of. I don't know about Williamson.
Escuella will do for now.
I am told they paid Allende to hide them. They have been in his protection since you arrived in Mexico. You see, you should have trusted your brother Abraham all along.
When we have them, then you can start making me feel bad. Immediately after you thank me for everything I've done for you, amigo.
He is from this province. They tell me he was once a notorious bounty hunter and also one of the early revolutionaries.
That sounds about right.
All before my rebellious urges took hold, of course. I think I was still traveling in Europe at the time. I was living in Madrid with the ambassador's wife.
That sounds about right as well. Escuella was always a torn man. A cynic who desperately wanted to be a romantic.
Whereas you, John, are a romantic who wants to be a cynic.
Javier would die fighting for what he believed in. He had a lot of passion, but no love. Although he really admired Dutch, of course. But then we all did.
He was the leader of your little group of fortune hunters, Bernard.
When Dutch started falling apart, it hit Javier harder than any of them. He went crazy. It was like the one thing he'd ever believed in turned out to be a fraud.
You talk about him fondly.
It ain't exactly fondness. We was close once. But he never cared for me or anybody else. He left me to die. We had a chance to save him.
And didn't he teach you any Spanish during all this time you were together?
I remember Cabron being used a lot.
Well, now you get to pay that cabron a surprise visit.
I ain't here for revenge. Just need him and Williamson.
Cabron, né? Tem demais. Acabou? Sem mais conversas?
So who was that girl back there?
Another loyal supporter of free Mexico. What? You want a name?
You can't even remember the name of the girl you're marrying.
Have you ever known Power John?
I'm a semi-literate farmer and hired killer. I ain't in the power game.
Then you will never have the knowledge that any woman will bear your child. And for her, it will be an honor.
I've known about enough bastards without making too many more of my own.
A man like me cannot be with just one woman. It would be an injustice to the people I have devoted my life to serve.
You have an interesting way of serving the people. Kind of like a national gigolo.
I owe it to the future of Mexico to breed, my brother.
Gigolo
If I
nacional
can
é
get
ótimo.
noble blood flowing through the veins of peasants, can you imagine how great this country can be? An army of reyes, of kings.
I wish I'd never asked.
Ah, tem umas missões interessantes mesmo dos Stranger.
Have you enjoyed your time in Mexico, John?
A única missão secundária que eu vou fazer é a
Why are
última.
you talking like this is already over?
I don't know. One way or another, this might be the end. What do you think of the Mexican people?
A última
I
eu
ain't
vou fazer.
sure. Some of them been kind, but a lot of them tried to kill me.
Come, my brother. I know what you Americans call us. Greasers, sun
Pra
greeners.
quem já jogou sabe o que eu tô falando, pra quem não jogou
For land of
ainda,
immigrants, you don't like foreigners very much.
vai ficar
I
surpreso.
don't care who a man is, what he does or where he's from. If he treats me right, I'll do the same.
It's that simple for you, isn't it? You would make a fine socialist.
What about the Chinese workers here? I hear you ain't exactly made them very welcome.
That is different. They are an inferior race.
You have all the makings of a great leader, Abraham.
The revolution is gaining momentum. Do you have any idea how many times I thought about the day I will march into Escalera and storm Allende's mansion?
I think I have some idea.
Soon it will be me sleeping on those silk sheets and the colonel lying with the cucarachas.
From what
Cucarachas.
I've seen of Allende, you might want to wash those sheets.
You might be right, my friend.
Do you really think a revolution can work? Do you have enough men?
Revolution begins with one person, John.
One person ain't gonna defeat the Mexican army.
The poor are many and together we are strong. They are ready to fight.
If it does work,
It will.
if it does work, and you take down Allende, what then?
I will give the greatest speech of my life.
But after all the fighting and all the speeches are over, what will you do?
I will march on the
O
capital.
pior de tudo é você abrir o Twitter e ter um post do Twitter do governo do estado de São Paulo promovido pra falar do IPVA. Vai tomar no cu. Já não basta arrancar dinheiro da gente, ainda tem que ficar divulgando essa merda ainda.
I have to say I'm not usually in favor of American interference, but it will be sad to see you go.
Como se a gente não soubesse que tem que pagar essa merda todo mês, todo ano.
What will you do when this is over?
I want to go home, work my land and grow old with my wife.
Ah, mas o IPVA é bom pra estrada, a melhoria das estradas, não sei o que. E o
Getting tired.
pedágio que a gente paga não pode, né? Não é a mesma coisa o pedágio? Já paga um absurdo de pedágio também? Ah, se você parcela quase todo mês que eu...
I'll bear that
Que dependendo do
blood.
carro que você tem, pagar um IPVA é o olho da cara.
Let us just enjoy the silence, John. It is so rare that we have it.
Sim, mas a finalidade é a mesma. Então para de cobrar um ou outro. O fim do pedágio dá no mesmo do que o IPVA. Para melhoria e manutenção de estradas e rodovias. Acho que agora chegamos, né? Ah, tá ali na frente. Demorou.
just up ahead. Prepárate, mi hermano. This is our time. My men will launch a ruse attack on the side entrance to the fort. Meanwhile, you, my American friend, will drive this wagon at the front gate and jump off when you're close. It's been packed with 5 crates of TNT.
That sounds crazy. How long's the fuse?
Yes, like I say,
Que isso, velho? O
times.
cara vai...
Plenty long enough, I think. I
Só
see
ele tá
you in
lembrando o
there.
Battlefield. Colocar C4 na moto e
Good luck, my brother. We will be right behind you.
correr e jogar em cima dos caras. Pobre cavalos. Agora começar a limpa agora, hein?
We will deal with these cabrones.
Ai.
That's enough!
Oxi, eu tô ruim da mira, hein?
Look for Escuella. We will cover you, my brother.
Eu vou olhar procurar o cara, mas vocês não estão me dando cover, então... Me ajuda aí, pô. É lá em cima, né? Mais um. Sobe de amostra.
Escuella might be in the barracks now.
This is gonna be one hell of a mess.
Find Escuella before he escapes, my friend.
Big on your mother! Shit! I need to find more ammunition!
Brutal.
I need to get out of here!
Tá aqui?
Javier! I just want to talk!
Achei, vagabundo.
Hello, old friend.
Javier Escuella.
It's been a long time.
Hello, brother. It's good to see you. I heard you was coming. You took your time, no? Come on, you're not gonna shoot your own brother, are you? We was family.
Yeah, we were. Then you and Dutch went crazy and family didn't mean so much.
So now you do the government's work.
And what do? You just work for a different government.
Come on, brother. I think we should go our separate ways, huh?
What you and Dutch did was wrong. And the way you left me was wrong. No, I hate to judge, but as it turns
Spin foi
out,
ótimo.
it's you or me. The way I see it, might as well be you.
We thought you was dead, brother. I promise. I'm telling the truth. Besides, I can give you Bill. In Dutch. Dutch is in Colombia. I can take you straight to him.
You left me to die
Whoa.
to save your own skin, and now you expect me to care about
Whoa,
you?
You got it all wrong, brother. I've always loved you.
Uhum.
Even now.
É, olha que amor que ele tem pelo John. Muito amoroso.
Never would. He good at this, John.
Levanta, John Marston. Porra, tá dormindo aí, rapaz? Ixi, tá fugindo, velho. Tá fugindo. Eu sei que ele tá fugindo. Cadê meu cavalo? Bora, cavalo, embora. Bora. Vem cá, Javier Escuella. Vamos fazer a vingança, filho.
Live after what you did.
Você me deixou pra morrer, mas eu mato você, filho. O que você fala de Wolf? Um Red Dead 3, você fala? Não tem como, porque quando o Jake já tá grande, já acabou o Velho Oeste.
Marston, come with me. The
O
army
que
sent
poderia
reinforcements.
fazer é ter um GTA 3 com o Dutch,
The army is coming.
contando como ele formou a gangue.
Cannon.
Aí seria mais lógico. Porque depois que acaba o Red Dead 1, já acabou o Velho Oeste. Seria um prólogo do prólogo. Ah, mas acho que aí não teria muito sentido, não. Eu acho que... Até porque ele... O que dá a entender é que ele não entrou nessa vida, né? A não ser que mostre que ele tenha sido corrompido. Errei. Errei de novo. E já era. É aquilo, só se for antes, né? Você jogando com o Dutch, por exemplo, e contando como ele formou a gangue. Acho que aí dá certo. Aí teria como fazer, né, a história. Porque assim, o 2 começa deles fugindo de Blackwater, né? Aí o ápice do Red Dead 3 seria isso, entendeu? Como que isso aconteceu? É a única forma de ter um Red Dead assim. Ao meu ver, né? Ao meu ver.
Two old friends reunited.
Ah, mas o 1 o 2 é antes do 1, né? E é bom. Seria um Origins do Origins. Ah, o Devil May Cry 3 não é bom? Devil May Cry 3 é o primeiro, cronologicamente falando.
Mr. Marston, fancy seeing you down here. Well, it is a pleasant surprise, I must say.
He's not looking very healthy. We told you to keep them alive.
You should be glad to have him at all.
Just remember your obligations to the government, Mr. Marston.
É, podia ter deixado ele vivo, mas eu não quis não.
We need you to find Williamson, then head to Blackwater as quick as you can. We have reason to believe that Dutch Vanderland is in the area.
Your wife sends her regards.
É, o 2 é antes do 1. Tá lá, mais uma missão concluída e eu vou encerrar porra aqui.